Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu, and in today's video we're decorating for the second week of January in my catch-all planner.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Let's get started with this spread. I am very excited. This is the second week. Not the second week. It's the first week. Well, if I guess this is the half of the first week of January, if you will. Today's Saturday. I just wanted to show you a little bit of how this spread is looking like. Very, very nice, very lovely. I love the colors. I have a plan with me for this one if you want to check it out. But let's go into next week, which would be the week of the 5th till the 11th. So let's take the pages off the disc. Hold on, let me close. Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna close my planner. I'm gonna open up my monthly to the side. I don't know if you can see my planner. Hopefully not. So that we have everything open to the side so that we kind of know what's going on next week. So let's see. First things first. I'm gonna grab my whiteout note. There. You can see. Amazing. So for this week, we are using the Happy Planner Summer sticker book. For us here, it's summer, and yeah, almost all of my spreads in January are summer related somehow. So I'm very excited. This is a newer sticker book to me. I did my January monthly. Yeah, my January monthly with the sticker book. I think it should be up by now, or maybe it's coming. So yeah, if it's already up, I will link it somewhere. But if it's not, it's coming, I promise. And it looked so nice. I'm gonna show it to you in case you haven't seen it. It's like parrots themed. Never thought I would say that, but it's parrots themed, and it's so lovely. Very bright colors, you know, and I just love it. So let's get to it. I love the bright colors in this. Very, very, very lovely. There's gold in some of these. I'm not sure that we will bring the gold. We will figure that out. Oh, first things first. Hold on. That's not how we start things around here. I have been doing lines for my spreads, so I forgot. I'm out of practice. So I have this little stencil that my dad made for me a while ago actually. It broke. So yeah, but I already told him that I need a new one. So we are kind of in the process of making that. It's a 3D, it's made with a 3D printer, which is really, really nice. So yeah, and so I do lines basically. Yeah, I'm doing lines for my to-do list every week, something that I want to kind of focus on. I'm gonna try and talk to you while I do this. Something that I want to focus on this new year is not only using my planner, but actually using it in a very useful, productive way, if that makes any sense. I've seen a lot of people really talk about that. Like in setups and when they're doing their spreads, their plan with me's and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of people talk about that, and how in this new year a lot of people are really focused more on function than the decorative aspects, and I can kind of relate to that. Because it's also something that I'm trying to be more mindful of. Also, parenthesis, this little stencil is not made for these boxes, so that's why they are a bit shorter. So literally all that I do is just go with a ruler and go over the lines a little bit. it's a bit tedious, but it works really nicely. So we're gonna continue talking and chatting while we do this. Anyway, as I was saying, I kind of relate to that in a way, but not fully. Like, I think that I love my planner, and I think that it brings me so much joy. And the reason why I have all of this, and why I have a YouTube, and what I have my Instagram, and not while, but the reason why I share all of that and love it so much and keep on buying all these things, and I don't know, the reason why this is my hobby and love it so much is because I can play with different things and stickers and washi and, you know, decorative paper and all that fun stuff. And you know, it's an outlet for my creativity. And I think that having that and being able to play with all these things and, I don't know, just use my creativity frequently, you know, kind of, it's not only a hobby, but it also kind of connects me with my younger self, if you will. You know, when I was younger, when I was little, I used to collect stickers. I loved it. I love collecting them. I love changing them with my friends. And so I love that aspect of that. And I think that what helps me to come back to this is the fact that I decorated it. Is the fact that I had fun playing around with all these things, you know. So yeah, but I've also said a lot that there is, I think, a fine line between decorating a planner and still using it functionally versus just decorating it and you know, covering it 120% with stickers, and there is no function to it. I think that there is a balance to it, if you will, and in my opinion, things do have to be balanced in order to work, because if they're not, it's just not gonna work. That's just my personal opinion and my personal experience. However, I don't think I will be able to use this type of planner if I wasn't decorating it. Does that make any sense? Hopefully it makes any sense to somebody. I love it. I love this planner. I love this hobby. I just love it with all of my heart, and I think that I'm trying to decide on a sidebar sticker. Should we do like, hold on, I'm gonna wait, let's finish what I was saying before we change. And I forgot I forgot what I was saying, but basically the reason why I think I implemented lines is to add that productivity in. I want to have a to-do list for every day, especially Monday through Friday. Over on the weekend, you will notice that I only put one. And that's because you know, we're planning ahead. It's Saturday now, by the way. But at the time, it's like, I don't know what the weekend is gonna look like. I don't know if I will have a very busy Saturday, you know, out of the house doing things, you know, outside, or maybe going somewhere. I have no clue. And maybe Sunday is more chill. Maybe Saturday and Sunday are both crazy. I have no clue what that's gonna look like. Should we do the girls? I love the parrots, but I don't know why in my mind I cannot combine the parrots with the girls. Why, I don't know, but I really like these, even though they look like more springy. than they do summary. I do have to confess that. But anyway, let's try to put a sticker down and not be so indecisive about it. I really like the stickers. Really, really like them. Anyway, so where are these sidebar for these? Here, right? Should we do, let's do this one. So yeah, I'm trying to not lose sight of the importance of my productivity in my planner. My planner, there has to be, and this is just my planner by the way, but there has to be a balance between productivity and decorative in order for me to use it and actually plan with it and actually love it as much as I do. These are the ones that we're gonna, the boxes. The circles are so gigantic, and you see that? I want, so yeah, anyway, let me tell you a little bit how I use this. Obviously there is lines for me to jot down some to-do lists, and so yes, just to make to-do lists Monday through Friday. That's the main goal, and maybe over the weekend be a bit more relaxed and not focus so much on being productive, but rather focus more on resting, more on my relationships, just focus more on things that just bring me joy, or other than doing stuff, if that makes any sense. And I want to focus Monday through Friday more on the productive side of it, if that makes any sense. Hopefully it makes sense. I guess if we don't use the parrots today, we can save them for a spread in the future. I kind of like that, so let's do that. I love this quote. Okay. Also, I think something that is also very true is that January is always so long, so dang long, that in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, I don't have enough spreads to do all these summary spreads that I want to do. And then my mind is like, what are you talking about? January is so long that you have so many weeks to do everything that you want to do, which is true. Let's see. So I do the lines for to-do list, right? Then I have a sidebar. On the sidebar, I have a big sticker. Sometimes I just leave it blank. Let's do, shall we do pink? Sure. And then over here, I write my habits for the week. So we have that there. Okay, and then the habits, I write them here. Okay, and then we have the lines. That's nice. And we have, let's figure out some boxes for this. Okay. We have these that we could use as bullet points. Just thinking, you know, just bringing some ideas. So let's do this box here. And I also have another problem because I don't like the boxes with the girls on them. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Why? I don't know. I don't know. They just don't look that great to me. They just don't. I don't know why. Also, I don't think I want to use these in this spread. You also have these tiny girls, but I think this is what I want to do. So I think maybe we can do this one. Okay. Something also that I love to do with these that are like clear stickers is put them on the back of my hand to take some of the sticky off. And maybe we can let's put this slightly here, slightly. And then let's grab one of the girls. Oh, we also have these that I really like. Hopefully you can see anything that I'm doing. Hopefully. These are paper. These are like clear. That sometimes bugs me. These are not the same size as, like, oh my god, so many things to think about. But let's not think about it too much, shall we? Maybe I don't use these and I only use the girls. Let's use her. You know, like that will be perfect. But if I use her here, like the cars are not proportional. I'm trying to figure out if that is something that bugs me or not, because we have these, and the problem with these is that they are proportional, kind of, but they look so tiny, and that will bother me a lot more, I think. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the card with these here. I'm gonna put, oh my god, can we build it up? Yes. I'm not someone that is very decisive on what to do for hair spreads. If you're looking for that, I'm sorry, that's not who I am. I would like to cut a little bit of the white underneath so that she kind of goes perfectly here. A little bit more, a little bit more. Okay, that's that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I like it or not. We will kind of figure it out as we go. So there's a lot of pink. My goodness, we can do some red. We can do this here, and don't worry about the girl. I will white her out. Or also, I almost forgot to see what I have going on that week. So this is going to be the 5th. I have to write the days, not the days, the numbers. And I'm trying to find here my Jarpies gel. Let's write the numbers before I forget. So Monday is gonna be the 5th. If you hear a lot of noise, I'm so sorry, but I live in the city and I have my window open because today is a very, very lovely summer day. And it's kind of cold. That's what I was wearing, a little sweater at the beginning of the video. It's like 20 something degrees Celsius, by the way. And it's so lovely. We've been having some very, very hot weather. I don't like the summer weather. It's incredibly hot, it's incredibly humid, it's horrible. But this weather is just perfect. It feels like a spring day kind of thing where you can just wear pants and not die of heat exhaustion. Yeah. Oh my god, everything fell to the ground. Okay, so we have that girl there. I'm gonna put this down. I'm not sure about these, but we can do this. White her out. This whiteout is not my favorite, but I ran out of the other one that I have that I really like. So this is what we have. This is what we're gonna use. And then let's see, are we able to pull this up? That was painful. It was painful to do, it was painful to watch. I'm not sure about this card. We'll put it aside. Let's do this one. I know it has the same girl, don't worry about it. I'm gonna white her out. I'm gonna put her here. I'm gonna bring if I can put it down straight, that will be kind of nice, right? So how did you start the new year? Let me know. What did you do? Did you have fun? Let me know. I would love to know. Let's see. I would love to know how was the first couple of days. And after this video, I will run to somewhere where I can get more whiteout. There, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure I like the combo, but what if we do? Will this be weird is my question. I don't know, it doesn't bother me, to be honest. Anyway, what was I telling you? Oh yeah, how did you start the new year? I would love to know. I would love to know that. Let's do another girl. So how was the start of the new year? What did you do? What were you up to? Let me know. I would love to know. I would love to read your comments. Mine was very, very chill. Very, very chill. There. She looks kind of weird on her own. But it's okay. So let's see. I will love a box here. So yeah, my start to the week was the year was very chill. Very, very chill. Here, let's bring this. And very chill at home. I baked a ricotta tart, which is one of my favorite things to bake. We had that as a family with my boyfriend as well. It was just lovely. It was lovely. Maybe a box here. I want to pull her, so maybe a pink box will be nice. Not that one, so maybe it's here. Yep, here we go. And maybe oh, they pulled together. They came up together. They're like, you stuck us together, now we're together. So yeah, that was the start of my year. Very, very chill. I'm very excited for this year. A lot of things that I've been thinking about planning. Very, very excited. So yeah. Like that, maybe move her a little bit more. I'm also kind of trying to leave some white space on my spreads. I think that the white space in your spreads is kind of like that touch that helps the spread to kind of have some breathing room, if that makes any sense. Maybe there. Why not? And then maybe we can do this one here. Like important. I don't know about the color. I wish there was like these, but with the yellow. They're not. We have these flags. What if we put the flag here? I love to do that with boxes. I love that. And maybe we can do the red. I did import me, so I also have an appointment on the 8th. I'm not sure I like the red. Let's see if I would like this a bit more. But I think we have the blue here. I actually do like it more. I have an appointment on the 8th and the 9th, so maybe those boxes can be for that. I can always also write them on the to-do lists. Yeah, okay. What else? We need a yellow box. That kind of would be nice. You know what will also be nice? To fold this as well. It will be kind of nice too. What do you think? If we do that, then we need to erase these. Let's see, let's play around. Why not? No, not every single spread has to look the same. Kind of like, how does that look like? Maybe here. Kind of nice. Okay, let's do it. I'm convinced. I'm sold. So that's why also I use pencils for the lines. I also really like this ring pencil. I think it looks really, really lovely. I don't wanna do anything to the paper, so I'm trying. To erase them as gentle as possible. Okay. I also know that these will be covered by these, so kind of like a to-do list for the weekend, maybe. Maybe this is something that we can kind of implement from now on, like a long to-do list for the weekend. And hold on, please hold. Can we pull it up? There we go. Do you know what I think? This sticker book is missing this flowers. Just flowers. We're gonna bring in the red some other way. How? I'm not sure. Don't ask me that question. I don't know. Maybe we can put, are you too tall? Maybe you're too tall for the spread. There we go. Okay. So maybe we can put her, because I want her because she has the, I think it's kind of nice. It's fine. I want her because she has the red pants, so that's kind of nice too. So we have that. We also have like grass, tiny speckles of grass. What else we can bring? We do have a lot of yellow here, and I'm missing blue on this side, so I think we can do a box. I think we will also miss a girl. So, or what if we do that? Hold on. We went through all that trouble with this box. Let's see if I like it, because maybe I don't like it. And I did that because I know how we can use the red. We can do the focus here. Maybe like that, and then maybe we can write a focus for the week instead of this. I'm very indecisive today. I think I kind of like this one. Okay, so we're gonna put this back. We're gonna move the red box to the side. Okay, that's kind of nice. And we still have the red accents, just less on our face, if that makes any sense. Okay, what else? We can also add the colors by using these throughout the week on my to-do lists. So maybe we can do another girl here, even though they will be like that, and that will bug me. So no. I will love a girl here and a girl here, like here. And I love this one, and I love this girl with the plants. Let's see, like that or like that. I think I like her. Let's see, let's take a little bit off. Will she be able, oh, maybe we can prompt her on the important. I don't want her kind of on the to-do list though. Is that good enough? I think so. That looks weird. No, 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 no. I don't like that. Can you come up, miss? Yes. But what we can do is maybe move. I don't think we can move the important. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna kind of put it back here. That's very Cricut. Like that, and then you now have something to kind of, why not? And then we can take some of this off. Kind of feels like I'm cutting off their feet, and I kind of feel bad for them that. There. She looks Cricut, but I swear she's not Cricut. The sticker is like that. There. Just kind of on the side. Okay, so I think we're kind of done with these. We just need the space here and here. Okay. So we won't have a to-do list on Saturday, but I think that it's fine. We could do one here, but I don't know if I will need that many things, right? I will love maybe, hold on, I have stickers everywhere. Maybe her, kind of. Let's see what other sticker we have. We have these. So maybe we can do maybe we can write a to-do list there. Oh, it's my little stencil is the thing that's on the floor that I told you earlier that fell. Okay, so maybe the to-do list might go here. Okay. I don't think that being like the important aspect, that this to-do list being next to this to-do list bothers me. I don't think so. Okay, so what if we have a sun here, so I think we kind of need another one somehow there. It kind of feels weird that she's walking in like on top of the sun. So maybe we can do something like this here. Kind of. Or will that be weird? Maybe what we can do, hold on. I have so many ideas. We can do this box here. Cover, I will white her out either way. And that kind of feels a bit better in my head. So I have to white her out. There. And put this here. Kind of feels better because she has like kind of the sun on top of her. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to anybody. I would love something pink, but I don't know if we have any more boxes that are pink. No, we don't. We don't. So we have these. Maybe what we can do is put this and maybe this one here. So maybe we can do I don't, these are like too thin. No. Sorry, I'm very indecisive today. Oh, we have that pink, that box. It's pink on pink though. But I'm gonna stop being so picky. And put it down. Again, I'm really trying this year to not be so perfectionist, even though you won't be able to tell that by this video. I want to have a bit more fun. That will take, you know, some effort on my part, I know, but I'm also sure that you know, I can do that. Like, maybe we can put this here. Like that, kind of like that. I just want to have more fun. You know, I do this because it's fun, not because, oh my god, sorry for the noise. I do this because it's fun. I don't like that though. I do it because it's fun and it's exciting, not because it needs to be perfect. Nobody cares. And I shouldn't either. It's supposed to be fun and exciting, not stressful, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put the little card back. Maybe we can do another spread. I do like this one. Oh, I'm also gonna put back the box, the red box here. I do really like this. Yes, but I would like something to go here. Also, this feels very busy. This does not feel as busy. I don't know. Maybe we can put some quotes. Every summer has a story. Oh, what if I had an idea? See, girl, will you come up? Yes, thank you very much. That was lovely. She might be too like down on the page, but let's see if this works. Every summer has a story. I love that because it's also very true. Maybe we can put you here. Kind of also on the bottom of the spread to kind of match that girl. That's nice. And then maybe what should I put here? One of these, but these are gigantic. Well, kind of works, so what should we do? Oh no, don't tell me we should do this. I would like maybe the yellow. But there's not enough of these color then. Maybe. What about that? Let's go with that color. I never use that color in spreads, so let's go with that. Okay. I would love a quote on this side, but the other quote that we have is, I would also love to add some of these suns, but they are kind of the same size as these girls. Oh, we can add some grass though. The other quote we have is, summer always generates good vibes and great memories, and it's so long. We can put it maybe here. But I think it will be a lot. I kind of like it. It's different. I never do that. Let's go for it. Okay. I think we're done. I think that maybe throughout the week, as I complete it and stuff like that, I may add like the grass on some places and stuff, maybe. So yeah, that's this spread. Let's put it back on the desks so that you can kind of see how it looks like. There. What about that? It looks so good. It didn't look good with the desks, which is something that I was kind of unsure about, you know, what it will look like with what it will look like with the discs, but I think it looks nice. Okay, so that's this plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think it's a nice start to a bright, colorful, you know, month of summery spreads. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon. Bye.